calling on Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right. Shalom, my brothers and sisters. This is another lesson, all right, from Captain Azariah. All right. And I wanted to show you something here that's unprecedented. Okay? Pay attention, and afterward, I'll have a short Bible study lesson.
From a woman who barely escaped the gunman. She says a hero rushed her and others to safety before coming face to face with the gunman.
He gave his life to save 7 of us. God knew what he was doing when he put him on this earth. He gave us a guardian angel.
And tonight, the final message from the killer just hours before he opened fire. It's raising all kinds of new questions. Often protests in London as the Queen rolls out the royal treatment for the American president. And President Trump unloads in a series of new controversies, branding the mayor of...
I just want to say, brothers and sisters, if you don't see what's going on, as Satan ruling the world, Job 9:24, something is wrong with you. Women are not supposed to be in the authority, and the etymology, the root of the word queen, is a whore. Okay? We are living in the daughter of Babylon.
A stone-cold loser, and denying he said something about Meghan Markle, despite his comments being captured on tape.
That's why America is called the daughter of Babylon. Read Revelation 18. Okay? You're about to find out a real great truth that is supported in the scriptures. Okay? Let's continue.
New twists and turns in the mystery that has gripped the state of Connecticut. A missing mom who vanished over a week ago. Her estranged husband and his girlfriend now arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Jennifer Dulos? Private medical information exposed. An alarming announcement tonight from one of the biggest blood testing chains in America. And danger in the water. A 17-year-old girl attacked by a shark off the Carolina coast. Saved by her father, who punched the shark until he let her go. The warning every family should hear.
And this is why Trump himself said to CNN and to these Zionist-controlled media, okay? This is the real fake news, brothers and sisters, okay? What Hebrew Israelites are bringing forth all over YouTube, that's the only truth that you're going to get, okay? And it's thus saith the Lord, according to the Holy Bible, okay? I ain't talking about your fake Hebrew Israelite camps of effeminate faggots like the Gathering of Christ Church, okay? I ain't talking about them, all right? All right? I'm talking about real brothers. All right? Let's continue. Pay attention now.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, for the first time, we're seeing the resignation letter sent by the shooter just hours before he murdered 12 people in Virginia Beach on Friday. As authorities examine it for clues that could unravel his motivation, we're hearing from survivors who tonight are painfully shedding new light on what happened inside the municipal building, including a remarkable story of bravery and sacrifice. A man who lost his own life in a desperate effort to protect his co-workers. Our Tom Costello has details.
Yet another mass shooting in America, and tonight Virginia Beach is in anguish.
And you notice, if you're in the spirit and you're studying the Holy Bible, I'm about to go into it because this stuff is making me nauseated. Okay, you're a complete idiot if you don't see that this stuff is, these Zionists who control this national media. They're the ones pushing all the fake news, and this whole thing is to push to continue to push their Willie Lynch programming to get black people, more and more black people who are selling out, by the way, with this LGBT XYZ movement, this Me Too bullshit, all right, run by faggots and lesbians, okay? They want to continue to push that slave mentality, okay? to fight and kill for this wicked nation that's obviously falling apart. Okay, if you read Revelation chapter 18, beautiful chapter. Okay, this is why Babylon is fallen. I'm about to get into it. I did a video earlier, Salaki on that, I kind of cut it off abruptly. I was about to go into it with this video. So this is like a continuation of the last video, all right, with the problems with Hebrew Israelite families, okay? All of this is a direct result of putting women in power, okay? Giving women authority, all right? And letting our enemies rule over us. Okay, this is a curse. All right, just read Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68. We were sold unto our enemies. Okay, for bondmen and bondwomen, slaves. So America was established, okay, simply for our captivity. And they use this media propaganda to keep us in a docile state, okay? And this has been identified by professionals in all spectrums of psychology, and psychiatrics brought it out, all right? It's called the Stockholm Syndrome, okay? America is not going to give us reparations and will do everything it can to keep us under this witchcraft spell, okay, of bastards like Margaret Sanger, Willie Lynch, okay, all right, there were sorcerers and witches, okay, of the elite powers, your Zionists, your Jewish people, fake imposters. That's what they are. And they rule the world with their banking system. Okay? All right? All right? So your political leaders, all of them, and many of our people, celebrities, the whole nine, religious leaders, they're bought and paid for. Okay? And they're going to keep pushing this bullshit. And you notice, and I want you to see, Bible prophecy being fulfilled, okay? Job 9:24, the earth given into the hands of the wicked. And what does the wicked do? They continue to demoralize the world by keeping us from our laws, lying to us about the God of all gods, not identifying who we really are. We're not African Americans, all right? And they're constantly pushing their lies, all right? This, what you're looking at, is all lies, but it's in a sense, it's very true of what's happening around the world, okay? All right? They're pushing this for a reason. They're ramping up immorality, evil, and racism for a very important reason, okay? And it's the purpose of the Bible lesson. This is what I want to show you, okay? All right? This is the result of women in power pushing homosexuality, all this evil that the Most High tells us that is an abomination. That's why he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah and every civilization that had power in this earth, that pushed that madness, putting women over the men, okay? This is the direct result of pushing racism, okay? When the people of God, the so-called black people, are at the bottom when they should be on top, the black man ruling the world. This is why they're pushing this, okay? Let's continue.
Outside police headquarters, 12 crosses for the men and women who died Friday in one of the city buildings. Among them, Ryan Keith Cox.
He gave his life to save 7 of us.
Look at that.
God knew what he was doing when he put him on this earth and gave us a guardian angel.
Christy Dewar was on the second floor when
it's not even real tears.
Shooting. It was Cox who rushed her and 7 others into an office, telling them to barricade the door while he went looking for others. Seconds later, gunfire tore through the door and walls. Keith didn't survive.
He knew that he had 7 ladies with him that he had to protect.
That's right.
And he did.
And he did.
Always protecting the women. You notice that? All of these stories are centered with putting women at the forefront. Women, 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 women. Okay? Why? All right? I'm about to show you why. Let's get it out of the scriptures. Okay? Because that's the only place where you're going to get truth in this wicked world. Okay? So let's all right, so Salaki on that. Let's dispense with the fake news Zionist bullshit. Okay? So let's get to the meat of the problem. Why? All right? So let's do this. Okay? Amos chapter 9. Amos chapter 9.
New Testament, Old Testament.
That's right. And it reads, I saw the Most High power standing beside the altar, and he said, strike the capitals until the thresholds shake. Salakia, the thresholds shake. Okay? So who is ramping up all of this? Who is behind all of it? We can't put all the blame on white people. We can't put all the blame on black people. We can't put all the blame on Satan. Something is wrong with this world, brothers and sisters. So who is doing this? See? Because watch this. Until the thresholds shake and shatter them on the heads of all the people. Why? And those who are left of them I will kill with the sword. Not one of them shall flee away. Not one of them shall escape. Okay? So that's what's happening. Okay? So this is a prophecy in the Bible that's unfolding. Okay? So the Most High is not done yet. Not by a long shot, brothers and sisters. Okay? If they dig in Sheol, from there shall my hand take them. If they climb up to heaven, from there I will bring them down. Sound familiar? We're at the top of all the evil in the earth. Read the book of Obadiah. Okay? And this ties in with Christ prophesied in Matthew chapter 24. Okay? If they dig into Sheol, Sheol is the Hebrew word for hell. From there I shall take my hand, there shall my hand take them. If they climb up to heaven, from there I will bring them down. If they hide themselves on the top of Carmel, from there I will search them out and take them down. And if they hide from my sight at the bottom of the sea, see that? That's right. Who's always up in the air in the bottom of the sea and hogging up everything around and traveling around the world and doing everything. The main ones are white people and women. You see? That's why all of this evil is ramping up. Okay? And coming on the Gentiles, coming on women. Okay? And why this racist, okay, lying and reprobate world, read Romans chapter 1, okay, is constantly pushing the black man at the forefront. Okay? That's part of the Willie Lynch programming. Okay? Black men don't normally do these things. It's mainly white men. Okay? But they have to keep pushing the narrative. Okay? Hating the black man. The black man's at fault for everything. Why? Because they know we're destroyed as a people. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Okay? Why are we destroyed? Because we have no empathy for our people, all the suffering that we had to endure. I'm surprised more of this is not happening. I'm surprised black women aren't killing white people and doing all of that for the evil, okay, for Planned Parenthood, for pushing feminism on our people, when we weren't dealing with that prior to the 1960s. You see that? Okay? Why? America's being punished for the racism, blackface, killing out the black men, doing all this evil in the earth. The white people, their witchcraft is always putting the blame on the black man. Why? Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. Okay? The image of God is a black man. His son, okay, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is a black man. Okay? They know this. People are waking up. So they got to keep demoralizing the world and pushing their evil. Okay? This is where we, Job 9:24, why the Illuminati, while the elite powers are getting desperate and pushing the third world's war, ramping up things with Iran. You see? They got to keep, with these fake news, keep misdirection. Okay? While the real, with all this crap that's going on, I mean, Virginia is a racist city. It's one of the most racist cities in this country. All of these cities, okay? They want you to lose focus on how these police officers, especially female officers, are shooting and killing black men for no reason, okay? They want you to get off of that, okay? They want you to lose focus of what they're doing in Iran, how they're demoralizing and harassing those people there, killing out those people, targeting them, and starting a war with them, a nuclear war at that, okay? With things that, in the scheme of it, that really don't matter. You see? So, only Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. Those who have an ear, let them hear. This is only for the elect who can see through Satan's programming. Okay? The Bible warns us, be not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay? All right? Galatians chapter 6. God is not mocked. What you reap, that you will sow. Okay? White people are going to pay for all the evil that they've been reaping in the earth. They've never been held accountable for that, which is why they refuse to pay reparations, why they're ramping up all the racism around the world. That is particularly why the timing of this nightly news broadcast, okay? I mean, this is all staged stuff, brothers and sisters. Staged, okay? This is the government's agenda to push these things. I ain't saying it didn't really happen. Something happened. It's just not what they're telling you. Okay? You got to read between the lines. All right? Watch this. If they hide from my sight at the bottom of the sea, there I will command the serpent. You see that? And it shall bite them. And if they go into captivity before their enemies, there I will command the sword, and it shall kill them. And I will fix my eyes upon them for evil and not for good.